All right, for months we have been waiting for this grant money, but why are they still talking in riddles when one simple word could change everything for us? It's not funny when people who are supposed to do what they have to do pretend as if they don't know what to do. It causes delay and cause problem for other people, which is not good. This is what we are facing in the grant ecosystem. Nobody wants to come outside and hit the nail in the head and say this is it and this is what we are going to do to overcome it. But everybody is pretending as if they don't know, playing the game of the ostrich, which is not very palatable as we speak right now in the grant ecosystem. Nobody is smiling and nobody is happy with the situation currently going on in the grant ecosystem. It has left a lot of dark holes in the mind of people who subscribe to this platform. Please, grant handlers, I would beg you to come aside and tell us what is happening behind closed doors because meetings upon meetings without hitting the nails in the head, it's as if you are repeating yourself over and over again, which doesn't make sense at this point. I believe everybody is matured enough to know what to do at a particular time, especially when it comes to do with people, especially when it comes to do with organization like this, when you work with people or people work for you or you work for people. Right now, you are not doing what you're supposed to do as a grant handlers, stakeholders, and co. You need to come outside and hit the nails in the head. And those meetings that was being attended, I don't know what they discuss. Nobody is telling the truth to those people nobody is saying the truth whenever there's a meeting. What is really happening in the grant ecosystem? Very, 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 very disheartening what we are seeing. Now, everywhere I go from the NGOs to grant a subscriber, I hear the same question. Has payment started? Are the grant handlers paying yet? We are all asking this, and the consistent guessing is draining our hope and our pockets as we speak. Because believe it or not, the grant subscribers are the one feeling the brunt the most in this whole situation, moving back and forth. It doesn't make sense. Lately, we hear an update that sound like sweet talk. They use nice, polite words like dryness has changed or good things are happening, but they never say yes to disbursement. This is not helpful. Neither is it a good information. It only makes us guess what is happening behind closed doors. We are CEOs, CBN staff, or IMF people are working with grant subscribers. We are not children. We need clarity. If the payment has started, say yes, it has started. If it has not, say no, it has not started. Because we are not part of the CEOs, the CBN, and the IMA people who are working behind closed doors. We are only grant subscriber who need results. I we say this. I dare anybody to come outside to say this is what is happening in the grant ecosystem boldly to confirm that disbursement has started or disbursement has not started so that grant subscriber can position themselves in the next stage of what is going to happen in the grant ecosystem. At this point, many of us have stopped believing updates that comes up these days. It doesn't make sense anymore because it as if it's the same story every day. When you go to the comment section, people are bitter when they drop their comment. It's not making sense. Neither is it promoting the grant ecosystem. Rather, it reduces the trust and the hope people are having towards uh, disbursement and the grant community entirely. We should demand for a simple, clear truth from people giving us information. We need a straight answer to solve this confusion that we are facing in the grant ecosystem. Monday, Tuesday has elapsed. We are in another day, Wednesday. What is happening? Come outside and tell us what is happening. So far, so good. I have not seen any proof that disbursement has commenced. I have not seen any information talking about disbursement will not take place. Rather, we all guessing what is happening behind closed door. Why do they keep hiding the truth from us? Are they worried we are not angry if anything goes wrong? This is about truth. If you promise something, you must be bold enough to confirm it. I give you an example. Think about Apostle Ken. How many times must we hear that he is approved or well seated? That is not the news we care about. The only news that matters is have the grant coordinators, the grant handlers, and the people have they started receiving their money? That is what we want to know. We want it to be confirmed. When people only talk indirectly, saying things seems to have started, they are protecting themselves. If they say yes, and when the payment stop, we can hold them to it. But when indirect talk can only just say, we never told you it started, we need them to hit the nail in the head as we speak. Come out boldly to tell us disbursement has commenced or it has not commenced. Be a man, be a strong woman who have the courage to say the truth whenever you are called upon. We believe in the grant value, but now we must test the people running it. Disbursement is the only thing that separates the liar from the truth. This is the only proof we need as a grant subscriber. So we are waiting for CEOs, NGOs, and co to come outside and tell us what is happening behind closed door. We still have days left in the payment window. As promised, the hope is still real, and the end of this waiting is close. So where should our focus be right now as a grant subscriber? Some update says that NGO will start receiving money by uh, yesterday midnight. We must watch this closely. When it's time for the NGO to tell us what is happening, we'll definitely hear from them, and nothing should be hidden from grant subscriber. I am going to do some research to see if there's anything in my cycle that I can bring for you to keep yourself informed in the grant ecosystem. Very, very important. Right now, we demand clear facts, a simple yes or no on disbursement. Indirect talk is not good enough. We are watching and hoping things fall into place. For NGOs payment, which will be the first true signal, remember the grant payment is only action that prove everything is real. Only grant can prove that everything is real, so we are waiting. As a grant subscriber, please stay strong and demand the truth and keep your focus on the final payment. Only disbursements can verify that these grant handlers are real or they are not. Before I go, let me highlight what I said in this video in case you didn't understand what I'm saying. What I said is this. Number one, I say constant use of a vague language and sweet talk instead of direct confirmation, yes or no, about disbursement. Has disbursement started? We need yes or no. We don't need sweet talk. The second thing I talk about, I said we should demand for clarity. All right? Grant handlers should come forward and argue maturely as individual or as group or as NGO or CEOs, whosoever they are, to tell us what is happening behind closed doors. I also said that it is only disbursement that is going to confirm that will separate the truth from the lies as time goes on. Please, I would like to hear from you in the comment section. Speak your mind, tell us what you think and how we can move forward on what we need to do to get disbursements to everybody who subscribe to this platform. See you guys in my next update. Don't forget to like and share this particular information.